The thing is, too, everything in RWBY is so shippable that if you change, like, one or two things about the circumstances, it becomes perfect. Like, everything can become perfect. Everything in RWBY is shippable.
Yes.
It's beautiful in that way. Where I look at other fandoms, it's like ship wars happen. I'm like, what the fuck? Can't we all just get along?
I don't understand. I'm like, especially when there's ships between girls, I'm like, what? We don't have time for this. Ship them with each other all the time, every way. Like, why? Just love lesbians. Love yourself.
Love lesbians. Can we just have, like, all of our ships fuck in separate corners and just not?
Yeah, pollination.
Pollination, all right. Let's keep it safe for work, guys.
Oh, okay. Well,
there's children watching this show.
Stepping back.
I don't actually know if there's children watching. If there's a child watching this show, I'm so sorry.
Hello, children. Welcome to RWBY.
Come, little children.
Don't go to our blog.
Oh, yeah. No, don't go to our blog, please. No, it got so bad to the point where I was trying to show, like, real-life friends my blog that I went in. I don't know. You'll notice this if you go through the blog right now. I went in and put all the questionable things under read more. Like, even, like, just kissing in general. I was just like, you know what? I don't want people I know going through here without being truly curious to click on that read more to figure out what's under there, you know? I don't just want it to pop out, you know? It's so easy to get judged, especially since I've had a friend walk up to me in real life and say, yeah, that cosplay blog you do. I'm like, oh my fucking God, you know about that? And he's like, yeah. Like these eyes, yeah. He's seen, he's known, he must die. It's the weirdest thing in the world. It's so weird. So sorry, children.
So children, don't... I feel like it's like... RWBY in and of itself, like, for children, is pretty good about it. It doesn't, like, curse or anything. It keeps it clean. But then everything behind the scenes for RWBY is just profanity written and just, like,
True,
the most...
Rooster Teeth.
Oh, yeah,
like,
it gets raunchy.
the moment you step outside of canon RWBY, you're fucked. Like, there's just no other way about it.
It gets pretty whack, but I think that's with any fandom.
Well, any fandom that's, made for kids. There's just some, I mean, Game of Thrones, right? That's
okay, well, there is no screen there, you know. We already have the incest.
The
incest.
Yeah. They were pretty open about that. Episode 1. I remember
Episode 1 done.
I remember watching episode 1. I'm like, what the fuck did I just get into?
Can you imagine if episode 1 of RWBY had just instantly had, like, Ruby and Yang making out? Like, it wouldn't just be the same. Like the two are not comparable.
At least watching Game of Thrones, I'd heard about the incest. So going into it every 10 minutes, where's the incest? Where's the incest? Where it's in? There it is. And then, yeah.
How much of a different show would have been? There's a lot of ways that it would have been different. I think that would have been if that had happened, episode 1 would have been the only on-screen kiss too. True. Up to this point in RWBY.
Yeah.
We need more smooching in RWBY, please. Wow. RTX one day, am I right?
Yeah.
I should go this year because I'm going to be there.
Well, we're in California and we're poor college students, so it's hard to go much of anywhere.
I'm just hearing weak excuses.
Weak.
Just power walk all the way down.
I'll be there soon.
In 20 years.
Yeah.
Actually, let's find out. Let's just go roughly California to Austin.
Yeah.
Okay.
By foot.
Okay, that's like, what, a 16-hour car drive?
It's
So 2 months walking.
It's got to be more than that.
I accidentally zoomed out on Google Maps. No, I want to know what the pedestrian route is.
Good luck.
All right. 514 hours. So since I can't math in my head.
A long time.
Hang on, I'm eventually going to open up the calculator on my phone. All right.
We got it. 514.
Okay, so it's 514 miles.
No.
Hours.
It would take you
Hours,
514
okay.
hours on foot.
So
divide that. I'm not a math major.
21. It's about 21.416 Repitan days.
21 days. That's
so
not
it's
bad.
like 21 and a half days. 21
well,
and a half days.
You have to factor in the fact that your feet are falling off. I don't know if you've seen, what was it? The
Forrest Gump?
Carrie walked to a simple walk.
A simple walk.
It's gonna be like that, but RTX.
There's too many. People are too creative in the fandom. They make these awesome AUs. It's like, well, bummer.
Especially Dashing Ice Cream is just random, amazing monochrome AUs. I was like, I need so much more of this.
The one with Blake with the undercut in the desert. And just...
Oh my god. I also like the Five Nights at Penny's. Oh my god. I was so dead. I cannot believe that.
That was just...
It was good. I mean, it was a little bit, but after the first initial sketches of the Five Nights at Penny's came out, then oh god, I wish I could remember the URL. I'm sorry. They came out with the little tiny comic and then the explanation of the whole AU, and I was like, thank you, that's all I wanted. Like, yes, thank you. Now I'm gonna go cry.
When they just gave like the whole explanation, I'm like, I'm really glad that they just explained it, because I cannot physically or emotionally, I would not have been able to survive this.
True.
I just wouldn't have.
There's got to be special sorts of evil to create things like this and come out unscathed.
Shout out to Quest One, somebody else that's been on this show. And speaking of amounts of evil, I don't know, have either of y'all read Ruby Quest?
Yes, yep. Oh god, it's good shit.
Shared the pain together.
Such good shit. Oh my god.
I was so nervous reading it at first because like it had been talked up. I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna do it. And then I got to Nora and Ren, and I was like,
oh my gosh. Again, evil things to people I love is just like I love you and I love this thing, but how could you do that? Take my babies away? No. I love Ruby Quest. It really is just the amount of planning that goes into a big story like that is just, it blows my mind. Yeah. And of course the art style's really great. And there's Bumblebee.
Bumblebee is canon.
True. And White Rose. White Rose is also canon. I appreciate that.
Velvet's team is dead.
Velvet.
Rip.
I like how they included Velvet, because Velvet's such an easy character to overlook, and just putting her in there and giving her a pretty significant role is pretty neat. I love Velvet. She's a cute patootie.
Yeah, I took middle school math. Right. I'm ready to go.
Are you smarter than a 5th grader?
Nope. Those questions are not 5th grade questions.
No,
I still maintain
they are
that.
not. They really aren't.
I'm like, what the fuck? Does this kid like... Is he attending like Yale for preschoolers? Like, what is it?
Oh my god, there was a show. It was Kid Genius or whatever. It was one of those shows, and these like 10-year-old kids are put on, and they have to answer 10 like really hard questions, and their like parents are sitting there stern, and they're like, I can't believe he got them all wrong. He has to study more. I'm so disappointed. I'm like, oh my god, chill. your child knows more than me.
If I made it onto that show, I'd be like, okay, I'm like the smartest child ever. Like, I'm done.
Right.
I'm done now.
Like, yeah, you could stop your conquest, you know. You've proved something.
I did it. I made it to the top. But, you know, it's just... And then you have, like, the other people that are on Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? And it's like they just get everything wrong. And there's all really easy questions.
Me.
My favorite was still the guy that got eliminated on how many years in between leap years, and he guessed 6. It was like, you are not a smart person.
No, that happens. Poor people. It's okay though.
And then you had Achievement Hunter playing Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader?
Oh yeah.
That was funny.
And you had one of my absolute favorite Gavin moments ever.
What was the Gavin moment? I don't. Oh, it was.
How many what date would the third Wednesday in June fall on? If May 3rd was on a Wednesday, I think it was something like that. It was on a Tuesday or something like that.
Who could answer that though?
Me, very simply.
What?
There's literally only one possible answer up there. It's like the May 3rd information is completely irrelevant. Because no matter what, the 28th would have to fall on at least the 4th week. The 14th and the 7th would have to fall on the 1st and 2nd week, and you're left with the 21st. I mean, there's only one thing that's divisible by 3.
That's too much math.
Yeah, I'm done.
I saw it and I knew it immediately. I'm like, 21 divided by 3 is 7. Like, or 21 divided by 7 is 3.
Well, you are smarter than we are.
Shout out to middle school.
Shout out middle school.
No, I don't. Gavin's just impressively dumb, though. Like that was a very doable question.
He's so smart, but he's so dumb.
It's like there's the Gavin that can just like writes out these long technical replies, and then there's the Gavin's like, "What if your legs didn't know they were legs?" It's just we love Gavin. Gavin's like everybody's favorite. Like everybody's like at random points in time, Gavin will be your favorite. Like, what am I doing? Like, why is he my favorite? But
Gavin. I don't know who my favorite Achievement Hunter guy is.
Right.
Or okay, well, I lied. My favorite Achievement Hunter gal, of course, Lindsay.
El Tug. The only Achievement Hunter gal.
The only Achievement Hunter gal.
If you limit it down to Achievement Hunter gals, I can make you a top 3. Lindsay and then Lindsay, Steffi. Can't forget Steffi. She's in there now.
True.
Steffi.
Oh yeah.
Lindsay, Steffi, and I don't know, Millie. Whenever Millie shows up.
Yeah, I guess Millie counts.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I know why she's not in more videos, but I'd love it if Millie was in more videos.
Right.
Have you seen the new channel they put up with the
Game Kids?
Yeah.
I've thought about it.
I love Sim Sisters. It's so funny.
Sim Sisters. Allie showed me that. It's pretty cute.
It's so cute. When you scroll down your dash during a Ruby interview and you see Dashing Ice Cream monochrome.
The 5th piece of Dashing Ice Cream's art, like new art from today. It blows my mind.
Dash is
she pumps out art.
If you want to know how Dash works,
Yes.
go to episode number 25.
I think I actually watched half of it. I must not have gotten.
How did you only watch half of that? The whole thing is 40 minutes long. It's literally the shortest video that I have.
You know, I'm a busy person. I have a lot of things to do during the day, including 1, sleep, 2, get up. That takes a long, long time. And then 3, going to class.
We all know how long it takes to get up from sleeping. We all. It's a long and like, it's just like a reflection on life. It's like, do I really want to get up right now?
No, every day. Oh my goodness.
I'm just lying in bed. I jokingly said I should just get my dogs to drag me out of bed. Like when my alarm goes off, it's like they'll just drag me out of bed. There, problem solved.
Yeah, if you get 2 girls to kiss each other, it's just instantly famous.
That's how the internet works.
Oh yeah, we've gone
that's
far.
how I want it to work. But
We've got like 2,000 something followers, and we've been on a porn site.
God,
it's been a ride.
Wait.
What?
Did you say you've been on a porn site?
Oh yeah, you didn't know that?
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's somebody took gifs of us kissing.
Well, it was granted we made them and put them onto the internet.
Yes, but somebody took those and stuck them on a porn site.
Yeah.
And so we kept getting asks that were like, you guys know you're on a porn site, right? And we were looking, and it was like the crowning achievement. It was like my computer background for like a week. It was like, I'm on a porn site.
My mom will be so proud of me.
Yeah, it was funny on one of the GIFs that somebody had posted. You scroll down in the comments, it's like, where's the full video? Show me it. And I'm like, oh my god. I need the full video.
This isn't porn. I mean,
well, if you all pay $5 to get into the tiny chat, and
we gotta pay for college. we're paying through school somehow.
This has literally come across our minds where we're like, okay, set up a room, and the toll is $5, and you let it go from there. It's so bad. It's so bad.
We should not be adults.
We should.
Once again, I want to apologize to any children
God.
watching this.
Sorry, kids.
So good.
So is that the crowning achievement?
Yeah, definitely.
All right. I'm just like so thrown off now.
I'm sorry. That was a tangent. I'm sorry.
I mean, you're the only. I can't even.
You're just so done.
I can't even.
Oh, I didn't see this.
Yeah.
You're the only people that have ever been on a porn site or been featured on a porn site.
Well, we have to branch out somehow.
I'm sure that plenty of people that have been on this show have been on a porn site before.
Yeah. Yeah.
Granted, this is the first time you're interviewing cosplayers, so
True.
Maybe it'll surprise you.
Yeah, I didn't even know. Like some people do NSFW shoots. I'm like, what the fuck do you do? What? Like cosplay shoots that are NSFW, and I'm like, how do you? What?
It's not technically what we do, though.
Well, anyway.
Sure. Mad World plays in the distance.
People
I
are
would say
thirsty.
I'm good.
People are thirsty and we're thirsty, so we let the thirst go round and round.
I am also thirsty. That is why I have a lovely bottle of Perrier right here.
Nice.
This episode is brought to you by Perrier.
Fancy.
It's water that's bubbly.
Yeah, it is.
I think it's the grossest thing. Oh my god.
It's so good.
What? It's carbonated water.
Yeah, if you get cut up strawberries and mush them up a little and put them in there and shake it up a little bit, it's like strawberry.
Ali, I'm with you, by the way.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Carbonation is top in water.
It's so good.
I am spoiled.
It's rich white people water.
Hey, you're not wrong. I don't even know. I'm just like, I was looking for questions and I realized that just in my mind, I'm like, okay, what was the question that led to porn? Like, I'm just like,
Oh, the one that was like favorite ask.
well, yeah, well,
Your favorite
it was
thing to make.
technically speaking, it was what are you most proud of creating? But let's
Yeah.
not talk about that phrasing.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Oh my god.
I cannot. I just.
Good stuff. This is
This
good.
is-
This is good.
This has been a very interesting. If
has.
nothing else, this interview has been incredibly interesting and incredibly.
Yay.
I'm glad to not disappoint.
Yay.
It's also glad to not. There's one thing you've definitely not done, and that's disappoint in any way, shape, or form.
Yay.
This is it's been an experience.
I'm glad. It has been fun. Yes.
Well, you're just like, yeah. There's some people that do just NSFW stuff, and I'm like, what the? And I was just like, I was like.
You don't believe me? Like, Google it. Like, I'm sure it'll.
Do you know they? Do you know they?
probably won't get what you want, but.
I don't know if I wanna. And also, what you said. I'm just,
Oh my
you
god,
know,
you're
hey,
15.
You're a fetus. No.
Oh my god,
Google.
no. Parents block 8 o'clock
I'm on-
bedtime
guys-
for you.
guys-
Do not
guys-
go on Neopet.
Yeah. Neopets was the fucking shit. Neopets was so good. Also, I'd like to point out, guys, I'm on Tumblr and I don't have anything blocked, so you
Oh
know,
my god. You poor thing.
worse, interesting things have popped up on.
Oh my god.
I was at school one day.
Oh my
one of my friends,
god.
and one of my friends was like, "You have a Tumblr?" I'm like, "Yeah," and I was logged out of it at the time because I was switching between two different blogs that I have, and I was like, "Yeah, I've got a Tumblr." Like, log in. I want to see your blog. And I'm like,
Oh
nope,
god.
that's not gonna. I was like, nope, that's not
can't-
gonna happen.
no.
And they're
Literally
like,
not gonna
why?
do it.
And they're like, why? What do you want to do? I'm like, the first, like, I can guarantee you're gonna log in, and the first thing that's gonna be there, it's gonna be gay porn. Like, it's gonna be like
True.
gay porn, probably lesbians of just some kind.
Oh.
And then my friend was like, all right, fine. And then I logged into my blog, and the fourth picture down was Freezer Burn NSFW. I'm not even kidding. I was like,
Well,
well, shit. Thank God you didn't. Thank God I didn't give you. Thank God I didn't log in.
Oh my god.
I don't use my school's Wi-Fi
especially
too.
when I'm showing Tumblr to people who don't know Tumblr. I'm like, please. Scrolling down, like just leaving it to God, leaving it to fate.
It really. Jesus, take the
Jesus,
lead.
take my dash,
Take it
make
from
it
my
nice
hand.
and pure. All right.
That was
well,
that was good creativity there.
Thank
I don't even. All right. Oh wait.
Thank you.
Also, and he said like, well, you know, like you're gonna have other cosplayers on the show. Like, there's a chance of this stuff might coming up again. I'm like, I don't. So is this gonna be like one and only, or
True.
what's gonna happen?
I don't know.
So many interesting things are being learned today.
Yeah. Not safe for work shoots.
I'd also
think
like to
that's
point out. I also like to point out that just unprompted, you had people come to you like, "Hey, you guys do know that you're on this website? I just happened to stumble upon."
Yeah, and it wasn't on and on. It took some guts. It wasn't on and on. It was a fan mail. They were like, "Hey, just check it out." I'm like, we just thought it was the funniest thing. We're like, "Yes." finally.
My hands are
Cool.
I just happened to stumble upon it. My hands are clean now, but
Didn't
I was
think.
showing it off to all my friends at school. I was like, hey, look, I've been on a porn blog. Guess who's been on a porn site? This guy.
I win.
I love it.
I have achieved more in life than any of you ever will.
Step 2, time to get paid.
I know, like, that's really the ultimate goal.
That's the dream.
To get paid for what you love to do. Anyway.
All right.
Okay, I'm sorry. Fetus. All right, let's keep going.
This episode is brought to you by Pornhub.com.
Oh my god.
Pornhub.com. Number one porn star is somebody, I'm sure. I don't know who it is right now.
Well,
It was Mia
obviously,
Khalifa. I do
me
know
and
that.
Allie.
Yeah, Rhea and Allie, 1 and 2.
Yeah.
There we go. All right.
Who's 1 and who's 2? You can use your own imagination. I'm not going to think that much into it. All right. Getting off of that now.
Getting off.
All of,
Okay. All right, I'm over it now.
all of that's going to be cut out of the thing, bro.
God damn it.
Tune in to Storytime. All right. I'm going to have to mark this. I'm going to have to flag this video.
Oh my god.
I won't even be able to watch it on my own channel.
I'm sorry.
You're a mature fetus.
You're a mature fetus.
I told the truth about my age on the internet, which, as I learned very shortly afterwards, was a huge mistake. There's only so many videos I can watch on my YouTube channel now.
Oh my god, just make a new one.
I have.
That's what I used
I
to
actually
do.
have.
That's why when I was 11, I lied and said that my birthday was 1990.
Yep, 1990 was the place for me to
I said
my
1995 a lot just because it was an easy number for me to figure out.
I'm actually born in 1995.
Congratulations
All right.
on almost being 20.
According to most websites, you and I are the same age.
I love that.
All right. I'm just gonna throw out. You guys had one of. It's just like, so I was looking for like pictures to include on the thing.
Oh god.
So I just used your icon for
Okay.
your blog. I mean,
Okay,
that
sure.
was easy enough. So I just used the icon, but then I had to find like the pictures to put on the sides. Like, oh, just put pictures of them in costume, you know, one on one side, one on the other. And then I was just like, I just immediately like I logged on to the thing. I'm like, well, most of these are GIFs, and everything else they're like, in every other picture they're like intertwined in some way. So yeah, I think the best that I found was like it was just hugging, and like that was the least connected that you were in like the first 5 pages in terms of it. Because then other things happen on some other pictures.
Well.
Yeah, if you go back to like the very, very beginning of the blog, there are pictures of us. There are solo pictures.
I don't have the patience to go that far
The
into the
tag
blog.
list will help you.
Disclaimer, if you're not in a Bumblebee, don't visit our blog.
Yeah.
You'll be very
If you
disappointed.
do not like Bumblebee, do not visit Ask-Kittentits. Quite frankly.
Yeah.
You won't be satisfied.
Well, depends on definition of satisfied. But so I just pulled the picture that was like right on the front of like YouTube.
And AX. That was AX 2014. That was the first day we wore those costumes.
And I just pulled down that picture, and it actually wound up working out pretty great, except for I have to pull up the cheat sheet names again. Allie, your bow is framed up against a black background.
Oh.
True. You know,
And if you-
I'm looking at it now. It's pretty close.
Yeah, it's very, very close. In fact, if you're trying to make those pictures transparent against the background, let me tell you how close they are. I just gave up. I think there's honestly a big chunk of shadow that's still there.
That looks. I mean, Allie's got a really thick, nice bow. So
Can I change my answer to the previous question? My favorite part of my costume is my bow.
It is pretty nice.
It's really anime.
Honestly, my least favorite part is become the bow. Just because.
Just because of that bad experience.
Just because it's one bad experience. It's just ruined me.
Oh my goodness.
It's really cute though. It's the only part of my costume that doesn't look like it's falling apart.
You are also like the first people to have something that isn't like within the dark color spectrum, like within like the black to white color spectrum. It's like black, white, gray, and I had a really deep like purple for red, and that's been like the only variation from black to white. But y'all are like the first. Y'all have like a nice golden yellow because I didn't want to make. Yeah, I didn't want to make black and yellow stripes.
Black and yellow, black and yellow. Yeah.
Well,
Shout
if you
out
had
to
made
the-
black and yellow stripes, you wouldn't have been able to see my bow.
Well, I would have just made sure you were on a yellow stripe. It would have been simple enough.
True.
Actually, that was my plan originally. I was gonna have you up against a yellow stripe, and then Rio up against a black stripe, and just had to kind of alternate like
Oh,
from
that
there.
would have worked out. Yeah.
That would have been really nice. Except Pixlr does not have an option to insert straight lines, and I can't draw a straight line.
There's
on-
nothing
within the
straight
internet.
about us. He's dying. I love this.
Alrighty then.
Oh my god.
Be mindful of the fetus.
Oh, sorry, fetus. All right.
I should never have told you that Chrissy called me that.
I love it.
Rio already calls kids under like 19 fetuses.
Well,
so.
yeah. I mean, it was a term I was trying to use more, and I really appreciate you telling me this so I could use it more.
Depending
It's
on
wonderful.
what website you are using, that does fit my profile beautifully.
Oh my goodness.
YouTube, unfortunately, is one of them. I think Tumblr isn't one of them. I think
Yeah,
I lied about
Tumblr,
my
I don't
age
think
on
even
Tumblr.
cares. Like, whatever.
I don't either, but better safe than sorry.
Yeah.
I one time made myself like 50 on a website on accident.
They're like, you cannot be this old. I made myself like, when YouTube used to have the option where you can like set your birthday to like 1932 or something. I was like, yeah,
God.
that's me.
There was one website that let me make my birthday in 1800, and I made a separate account just to do that.
Wow.
I was like, I don't
Why
know. I was
not?
like, I don't know why this is still an option, but I'm gonna use it.
Yeah.
It's there. Why not? I'll do my best. So there's going to be like parts of the editing where I just forget to cut stuff out because I'm like, I can't believe I'm reliving this.
Oh my god.
It's like, oh my god, the horror.
Horror.
No, it's great. I remember making a reply to one of your things, and y'all actually replied. It was just like, so when did you like? I was just like, it was just like a joking thing. It's like, so at what point in time did you guys forget that the cameras were still on? And you replied. And it was
Yeah.
like,
You did that.
You forgot about that? Yeah. We were laughing so hard to that. Like, yeah.
The government was watching. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's
I'm not the government.
That's technically only happened like once.
Yeah. And I don't even think it was really.
It was like
visible.
3 hours.
Was it? Oh my god.
It wasn't on us though. It was like
Yeah,
on the
okay,
other
so yeah, you wouldn't have been able to see it anyway.
Yeah.
It was really, wow. I'm gonna stop there. Fetus, you poor fetus!
I was making a joke. I made a joke and it somehow wound up
It
here.
was so good.
I remember being really excited when y'all replied to that, though.
Yeah, we try and reply to everything.
Yeah.
Like we're not like people are asking us like we're not
Yeah.
famous. We're just on Tumblr.
Yeah, I'll
Who's
even
Tumblr
try to
fans?
go out of my way when somebody reblogs one of our gifts or something and it's a comment I like in the tags or like just in general they say something onto the post. I'll try to like it on Ask-Kittentits. Be like, thanks you.
I don't know. It was less along the lines of like, oh well, they're like so famous, they're like above me. Well, I don't. No, y'all probably aren't taller than me. Actually, how tall are
No.
y'all?
Oh my god. So I'm 5'3". 5'3".
And I'm 5'5", so
All right, I'm taller than both of you
yeah.
by a fair amount.
Oh yeah, most people are.
I'm a midget.
I am a 6 foot tall fetus.
Oh yeah. That's
It's a lovely mental image.
It really is though.
6 foot tall fetus.
It wouldn't have already helped if I'd seen a picture of you or watched your face already on YouTube. I would be able to picture the fetus a little easier, but it's just
I
your
mean,
face on a fetus.
my face is on the thumbnail of every
Yeah.
single video.
True, yeah.
It's just that dumb thing, the dumb pose that I've made. I just recently got a haircut, which the funny story behind that is that before the haircut, I weighed 129 pounds. I'm really skinny. I weighed 129 pounds. After the haircut, 125. I lost 4 pounds. That's how much hair I had on my
Oh
head.
yeah, I've done
Like,
that before too.
goodness.
I had like butt length hair at one point, and then I cut it all off, and
And then I ate it.
think I lost.
I chewed on it and swallowed it.
Yeah.
Mine was not long. It was just thick. It didn't get
Thick.
longer. It got thicker.
Yeah.
Right.
My head just expanded, and so then I finally got it all cut off. I weighed like 4 pounds less, but one of my
Wow.
friends was like, "I love the fact that like his thumbnail is still him having like the really short hair, when in fact he has a ferret living on top of his head." All right, that's fair.
A small mammal.
After getting the haircut, it really did look like there was a small animal on the floor. It was just so much hair.
Haircuts are so weird. I'm like, can I keep that so I could use it later?
I was just looked at it and I'm like, I feel as though if you were to use this, you can make a sculpture or something.
Yeah.
Like, there's that much there.
Modern art. Really
Modern
gross
art.
modern art.
And just like modern art,
Oh,
it wound
God.
up in the trash.
What a waste.
The waste. I'm sure that there was something that actually could have been done with it, but I don't know these
Right.
things.
That's not bathroom music, Rio. Gotta play some catchy.
How like the shit hitting the water? That's it right there.
I can't wait
shit
till he
hitting the
comes and
water.
tries to edit this
Yeah.
and just finds you
This is
making-
just for you, Cody. This is called shit hits the water. I fucked up. No, fuck. That was a good one, I think. Fuck. I'm over this. Well, I fucking give up. Those weren't really good, but
I'd like to apologize for Rio.
I hope you're having a good time in the bathroom.
Rio,
When I want to gross people out, I'm like, yeah, I just took a dump, and they're like TMI, and I'm like, oh yeah, you really want to know TMI? I walked into the bathroom and shut the door behind me, and then I looked towards the toilet and turned on the light and walked in, and then I grabbed my pants, and they're like, stop! And I'm like, well, now you know what TMI is, bitch. Someone tell me TMI, or else I will tell you TMI. I love it.
Googling the number for a priest. Where's the nearest church? I think you have to attend a session.
That's my oh god. Those are okay. They're just really far away. You weren't gonna sing?
I can't sing anymore.
Yeah, you can. Try it.
Actually, I can't sing anymore.
And then I just do this. Bob, 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 bob. You know what song I like? It's All Our Days. Is really killing me. All Our Days from the Ruby soundtrack.
I actually haven't listened to the second Ruby soundtrack yet.
I need to show you it. It's so good.
I know where to find it.
Gotti!
You don't
I'm back. Hi.
We have some surprises for you.
You have all right. I don't. After the way like some of these conversations have gone, I don't know whether or not to be like excited or scared.
You should be a mix of both.
I had no part in this.
You're just gonna have to go back and watch this later. It's ending right now at 1:33, so like 1:30ish to 1:33 is pretty.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
I lost where I was in the questions again. Not gonna lie, I'm just vamping. Both y'all vamp. There's two of you.
Bam.
Do it.
Freestyle rapping.
Oh, women I. That's it's something I have tagged onto the board back here. Oh, women I.
All right.
Same.
Well, now I'm even more lost in where it was in the questions. I've made a mistake. Totally forgotten to include this. Somebody just sent in and asked for y'all, and it was just shout out to Club Niello.
Oh my
I don't even know. And that
God.
came from Tainosha.
Tainosha, that's Mickey. So what's up, Mickey?
Yeah, those are
Shout
Rio's
out to
friends.
Club Yellow. That's oh my god. I would name them all. They're like oh my god. Club Yellow's full of the queerest Ruby fans. Somehow I got invited because of my brother, but shout out to y'all. I wish I could name you all, but there's 14 of you as of right now. I don't want to take up any time for that.
Alrighty
So
then.
love y'all, Niello.
Rio has a lot of Ruby friends.
Ruby friends.
Alrighty then. And if there's ever like just more proof of YouTube being Blake and Yang, just like take that like last audio bit where it's just like shout out to Club Yellow and just at the very end, Rio has a lot of Ruby friends. That was perfect.
I'm sorry, it's 9:00.
No, it's hard for me to be quiet. This is why I'm trying to sleep, so I'll be quiet.
So I'll be quiet.
My roommate's very, very
Trevor's
into
having
himself.
such a hard time being quiet and not being loud like he usually is so that we can do this interview. Bless you, Trevor. Shout out.
Shout out to Trevor. Trevor, what's your Tumblr?
Shout out to
Trevor's
Trevor.
Tumblr is Female Horizons. Tumblr.com.
He is not into Ruby, but
He's not into Ruby.
You will be linked.
You're gonna be linked in this video.
Oh my god!
I love this.
This is great.
Shout out to Trevor.
Shout out for
Shout out
dealing
to
with
Trevor.
our shit.
Not poorly procrastination, World of Warcraft. I think that
Yeah.
college. I think that we got like the general idea.
Well, to wrap it all up, I'm an art major. I don't have work to do.
That's true.
Period.
I'm like vaguely a psychology major, and
Vaguely.
that like for the first couple of years, being a psych major is basically just being a student that doesn't exist, because literally everybody's a psychology major, and the classes are just general ed classes that everybody takes their first couple of years. So it's like you don't really exist until you're a graduate student.
I like that. College.
College. Hey, I will be there in 3 years, assuming I don't fail.
Now college is great.
College is great. It's
My
way
sister's
better
in
than high
college.
school.
Our room is so clean.
Yeah, and our room is very clean.
Rio doesn't really live here, but
I don't actually live here, and I'm not supposed to live here, but I have a bag and clothes, and I sleep in Allie's bed.
yeah. I don't have a desk anymore because I have a laptop.
Like
And
once a week tops.
There was a time where I felt so bad for living here that I would leave at like 1 in the morning, walk back home, and come back at 6 a.m. to lay in Allie's bed again and fall back asleep because I felt bad for staying the night.
I was literally just like, what?
And then Trevor's like, stop doing that. And it's the point where Trevor will get up like, where's Rio? Why isn't she here? Oh my god, Cody's dying.
Literally, I always tell people it's like my roommate.
help! I don't know who Rio is. I don't know why she's here. She just kind of walked in one day. I can't get her to leave. Please help me.
Yeah, so this gets out. It's a big thing, actually. They're like, you cannot have a visitor in your dorm for more than 3 days for every 2
This
weeks.
whole time we've been kidding. Actually, you go home every week.
I go home.
Every day.
I love Rachel.
So if anybody from the University of California school system is listening, we're following the rules.
Well, we're following the rules because I go home and I don't
And
stay
we also
here.
do our laundry on time.
Yes.
Trevor, you haven't done your laundry since we came to school.
No, I did it like a month ago.
Oh my god.
Hashtag college.
Yeah, college gets so easy when parents aren't around. That's all I can say is just like, thank
When
God.
your parents are around before your college, like bring them all up in here.
That would be the worst thing in the world. I'd probably die.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my God.
Oh, there were tears. That was fantastic.
So